Oi, oi, welcome to the Loudlands, where we don't do fluff, we don't do fake, and we sure as hell don't gatekeep. I'm your host, Khandie, the bold lens, if you like to say, behind Khandie Photography, coming at you from Northampton, UK, where I'm sat in my office, and I've been up since 4 a.m. shooting. I shoot fierce, I shoot loud, and today I speak loud, I'd probably say. I'm coming for your branding. Yes, your branding photographers. So you sit pixel pushing, Lightroom loving self down, and let's talk about why you need to show your face and not just your gear. So if you actually want to book clients and stop being just another photographer on the Instagram void, you want to handle and sit down with me. Now, I'm going to hit you with this. You're a photographer. You tell stories through images. You capture emotions. You freeze time. But when it comes to selling yourself, your literal face, your bonds, your brand identity, you're hiding behind a camera like your profile pic, like 2009. You know the ones where you're cradling the camera, you've got your eye up to it? Yeah. The camera holding profile photo is not just cliche, it does nothing for your business, so stop it. If you're trying to be seen, trusted and hired, a faceless logo and a moody silhouette ain't cutting it anymore either, babes. So, branding isn't just your logo, it's not just your font. It's not that overpriced Canva template that you bought at 2 a.m. Now, I'll be honest, I do like some of the Canva ones, but yeah, anyone can use them because they're not copyrightable, even if you bought it. Anyway. Branding is how people feel about you when they land on your website, your Insta, your TikTok, whatever your social media platform of choice is. It's your tone, your vibe, your presence. So there's a bit of a stat time for you, coming in with the facts. According to a 2023 report by Sprout Social, 70% of consumers feel more connected to brands where the CEOs or owners are active on social media and they can see them. That means you, the face behind the camera, needs to show up. Branding is trust. And trust starts with visibility. You're literally in the business of storytelling, and yet you're not showing yourselves fully. So does that not tell you something? Now, here's a mad thought. Photographers should get photographed. Whoa, shocking, right? I've just had my own branding. I'm about to book another one in. If you want your clients to trust you, to feel relaxed, to understand your vibe, you've got to show them that you know what it's like to be in front of the lens. And honestly, it's a great lesson for you photographers to actually learn, because then you know what it's like to be there and you can communicate better with your clients when they're in front of your lens. So getting regular branding shots done, it gives you a fresh content to post. It gives you fresh content to post. No more scrambling for throwback. It shows your personality. So clients can vibe with you before they even book, and they make you look human. You're not just a handle. You're not just a pretty logo. And no, I don't mean that once in a decade. I mean actually quarterly, if you can swing it. Okay? Change your look, shoot it. Change your vibe, shoot it. Launching a new product. You guessed it, shoot it. And guess what? It's networking too. Hiring other photographers, supporting your community. Guess what? You build a network, you build a reputation. You scratch their back, they'll scratch yours. Oh, I don't know if I like that actually as an analogy. Anyway, now I've seen it too many times. Photographers, new ones, spend weeks, months agonizing over fonts and colors. Mate, no one is hiring you because you choose the right serif font 12 other studios have picked off Etsy. And I mean it. I did it. I bought a logo off Etsy, and I think I went online. I was really proud of it. And next thing I know, there was 3 other photographers who had the same. I was like, oh. And also, I went down the cliche of the grey and purple. Really not my vibe if you see me now. I've evolved. The truth is, your face will sell your services faster than any logo ever will, especially early on, because you're the brand, not just some swirly typeface. People remember people, not PNG files. Is that the correct file? Can someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one? Yeah. Yes, have a logo, fine. And I highly recommend getting a bespoke logo if you can afford it. There's some great designers out there. I prefer my girlie, Luna, who's adorned with attitude. Fantastic. But don't let it delay your launch. Don't use it to hide behind. I'm really sorry, but that has to be done. We have to be done with hiding. If we're selling photography, we need to be showing that we value photography as much, so we're taking photos of ourselves. And clients will book when they connect with people, and people engage with faces like yours. I know, beggars believe. My face, my beautiful face. Yes, they do. A Buffer study showed that posts with faces get 38% more likes and 32% more comments. Baby, your face is engagement gold. I tell you what, one of the things I do, if I find that my engagement may be dipping, or I'm seeing it's dipping a little bit, I'll go get a selfie, or I'll do a nice picture and I'll whack it up of me. And people are like, oh my God, I put it in my profile picture. And people are like, oh my God, Khandie, you look great. And they comment, and then my engagement goes up and it pushes me out to people. So posting a photo of yourself with a story about why you started photography or a behind the scenes shot will always outperform another flat lay of your gear, a random shot of your coffee, because connection leads to conversation, which then leads to reputation, which then leads to booking. You see how we're going here? Yes. Honestly, can you see it? We're loving this, right? So now if you're a seasoned pro, and this is all sounding like stuff for newbies, I hate that word. Can we call them fledglings, meaning they're going to grow and they're going to go to other things? Let me stop you right there. If your bookings have dropped, if your engagement has dried up, and if you feel like people don't see you anymore, my darling, it's because they literally don't. You've been coasting on referrals, and that's great. But the game's changed. The new wave of clients wants connection. They want personality. They want a vibe check. I know it's cliche and I've said the word vibe. If we had a game of shots every time I said the word vibe, we'd be drunk by now. And if you're not showing up, you're not even in the running. No one says change your art, but evolve your visibility. Oh, that sounds very bougie, doesn't it? Okay, let's do branding crimes we've all committed. I feel like a bit of a humour break. Okay, laugh through the pain, shall we? Let's go. Holding the camera in your profile like it's a goddamn security badge. Check, done that. A black and white moody shot from a 2017 wedding I shot. I've used that. Hiding behind your logo thinking you're Banksy. I mean, yes, I did do that. Weirdly, the day I changed from my logo to my face on my portfolio, on my profile on my Facebook page, I got 4 bookings. It's like, oh, okay, I need to do that. Having your bio read like a dating profile. Lover of light and lattes. Now, I know people do that and they think it's cute. It's not for me, okay? The space on your profile, particularly in Instagram, is SEO, right? It is optimum space. I ain't going to waste it with lover of light. Now, I know people do that. I'm not. I'm going to tell you what to do and where to do it, and then it'll get me bookings. And honestly, it has changed it for me. I'm not here to start dating my clients, okay? I want to get the clients in. So I'm going to use that valuable retail space for SEO optimization, which is actually just repeating optimization, I know, but I'm going to use it. And it's fine. We've all done it, but we can do better now. So let's do some practical tips, okay? Book a branding shoot. You heard me. Book it. 1, tax deductible. 2, you need one doing. Because if you're listening to this podcast and going, when was the last time I did my branding? Oh my God. If it's more than a year old, you need a new one, okay? Let's just go get a new one. Update your profile photo. Ditch the gear pic. Ditch the logo. You're then going to go to your bio and you're going to go, do you know what, Khandie? I hear you. I know what you're saying. I know what my vibe is now. I'm trying to get my groove. Talk about your values, your vibe, and your voice. Again, take a shot. I said the word vibe. You're going to sit there and you go, do you know what, babes? You're right. You're absolutely right, my love. I do need to do this. You're going to sit there and you're going to go, what do I like? Well, I shoot weddings. Right. Okay. So I best put weddings somewhere in there, hadn't I? Best put which area I work in. And if you genuinely do want to go across the UK, maybe I will put that as the UK, but a lot of people do it. Think about what kind of weddings that you shoot or the style that you do, okay? But don't waste that valuable space. There's loads of people who can talk about how to optimize your Instagram portfolio, profile thing, bio, whatever you want to call it. I'm losing my train of thought. There are places. Go on the old YouTube. By then, you can also go check out my YouTube, which is Khandie Photography. You're also going to tell your story, which I know is like a really cliche thing. But honestly, as you get new followers, some of them won't know your story. So feel free. Tell people why you do what you do. Hi, I run a podcast because a bloke told me I was getting too big for my boots, and because I'd written a book. And I went, all right, I'll create a podcast. And he went, what? I went, yeah, well, if, I'm getting too big for my boots, maybe you should wear bigger size shoes so I wouldn't have to fill them. This is why I did the podcast. Also, I like to rant and talk about things. And I found that I was doing it on YouTube and it's very nice, but not everybody likes listening to YouTube. Sometimes they just want to have the audio in their ears while they're cleaning or while they're rage fighting or while they're running a half marathon, which ironically I've just signed up to do. And also I want you to be consistent, using similar colours, tones and styles across the platforms, okay? Obviously, when you change your brand, you then need to reshoot for all of it, but you need to have consistency. So don't just update your Facebook and go, that's enough. Update your Insta, update all your social platforms with your new images because it's a nice cohesion then. Okay. We've ranted, I've ranted, and it's been a short podcast because I think these are important because it's a Monday. Well, it is when I'm recording this, and you don't want to be rushing around too much on a Monday. But start of the week, let's start off strong. I know it's scary showing up, being visible, being vulnerable. And I'll be honest, if you're asking people to step in front of your lens and trust you, you've got to do the same. This is the area of personal brands, and baby, you're the brand. There's a great book called The Personal Brand Handbook. I can't remember who wrote it, but that's a really good one if you're looking to read. In fact, I'll put it on my Amazon wish list thingy so you can see it there. So get your face out there, share your story, stop hiding behind your kit, and please, for the love of the shutter gods, ditch the camera holding profile pic. That is it from the Loudlands today. I'm Khandie, your brutally honest, wildly eccentric host. I'm sure you'll agree. And if you know how I look today with me orange hair and I am in a fluorescent pink and orange jacket. You're welcome. If this episode is giving you the kick up the butt you needed, share it with a mate, leave a review, and tag me your new headshot because I will hype you up because I've got all the time in the world. So until next time, shoot loud, shoot proud, and show your damn face. And then there'll be some outro music like, but we don't have that because I'm not here about that. I'll probably get something at some point, but yay. Okay, take care. Have a good one. How many shots did we do after I said the word vibe? Vibe.